Wassail rabbits. Now you know what's coming next, so let's say it together. Salut mes petits lapins. Je suis en France. Yes, I am. Well, you knew that anyway. Anyway, so this is the 8th new moon. 8th change, lion, portal, energy, gateway, Sirius star, all this cosmic magic, planets in retrograde, rabbits. I was only going to do 2 a day, but I did a third and then I was like, oh, it's rabbits next, and I just so badly want to say Salut mes petits lapins in this energy frequency. So here's your bells. You're on fire, rabbits. They were very strong, very stable, very continuous. Oh, every time now in these readings, I'm getting something. What's going on with this ear, rabbits? Is it your floppy ear? So, there was a cleansing of your ear. Whoa. Okay. Well, consider it cleansed. So we're beginning, because we're on the Lion Cubs Gateway Portal Energy Frequency, with Inner Child. I'm dealing out all the cards I'm going to read, and there's 4 sections. So we're beginning with, where's your inner child at, lapin? It doesn't want to say. I think we might just go home, rabbits. Get a few carrots out. They're quite big on grated carrots here in the supermarket. Whoa! We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay, that frequency thing has got something to do with the next card of your inner child. Just saying. So the next part of the question is, what is Sirius, the dog star that shines down all the energy from the Lion Gateway portal to us? What is it bringing to you that you can't see yet, but are about to? Is that recording yet? It was on 303 then, I believe. Well, I'm not very good at seeing, so I'm a bit short-sighted, and that phone's quite far away. So, what's Sirius bringing to you that you can't see? It's hidden. That's how much you can't see it. Oh no, that's only one. How funny. That felt like the 3 of them. Well, anyway, we'll have that one first. I find that one interesting because I still don't know what it means. Came out in a reading earlier and I was just like, fuck, I don't know the French translation. I do, but I've forgotten it. Can't remember everything. There's been a lot going on. Come on, what does Rabbit need to see? That was that of monkey magic. It was magic as well. What is Sirius bringing down to le petit rat lapin that they can't see? Oh, there is 2. So, this is the triple deck of the double and a Stark cards mixed with the cosmic reading cards by Anastarsia or something. It'll be in the description box. So, what do rabbits need to do? I feel like there's one. Oh, yes, there is. A repeat energy of. Oh, that's also a repeat energy. Catching my bid. You're slightly bereft of cards. Well, not bereft, you're just not being greedy like all the others were. Maybe you'll be greedy at the end. What's the outcome? You see, you got more cards for the outcome than anyone else has had. You got 4 there. Everyone else has had 1 or 2. Well, they haven't had 2. I've had to read the bottom card. Oh, you've got 5. Actually, it goes the other way. I need to put them in the order that they came out. So, rabbits, where do we begin apart from with that Christmas card? This is a 10 of Christmas. No, it's not. It's D de Crystal, and crystal is crystals. Crystal is crystals. So it's a 10 of crystals, but this is the gnomes all preparing the celebration of Christmas, which really is talking to me about your inner child and the celebration of the inner child coming in December, because the solar eclipse of the inner child takes place on the 14th of December. So it is saying that, you know, Christmas is going to be fun and exciting for you this year if it's something you celebrate. It's more to do with the energy of December being fun if you celebrate December. So, that's not telling you where your inner child's at, but this one is kind of telling you a little bit more, perhaps. Your inner child is kind of singing, playing tunes. It's quite happy, weirdly. So this is the 8 of Cups, the 8 de Coeur. So I want to say that there's something to do with the 18th of December. Fanfares, trumpets, love, singing, love songs. There's something frequency-wise that's coming in around that point in December. But the interesting thing is, it's like this is you preparing everything for your inner child. Your inner child, where's your inner child at? I've got no idea. And I don't think you have either. So it's not to do with your inner child being happy, as I said just now. It's to do with you being happy to create preparations to bring your inner child home to something really wonderful and cozy and warm and in full celebration. But your inner child almost is invisible. Okay, so what is Sirius bringing down to you? Card 11, Guérison. I really can't remember what Guérison is. I feel like I need to look it up. So bear with me 1 second. Guérison. Oh, do you know sometimes your YouTube, not YouTube, Google, just you go to press something and it just jumps to completely the wrong thing that you didn't mean because it's putting up ideas. And it's doing it again. It keeps putting, because I was looking up another word, it keeps putting what is the baby version of that up. G-U-E. I'm sure there are people shouting at the screen right now that can speak French. There's a truth coming. Maybe it means truth. Healing. The healing. You are being sent to healing. It was good to know that. I felt like I really needed to know that. You are being sent to healing. Because the sirens, but they're different sirens. Isn't it fun? Maybe they're coming to get me. That's right outside the building. So, the healing. You're being sent to healing. You're being sent to healing by this spirit. He's a shaman. And he is healing your crown chakra for some reason. There's a lot of stuff dangling around your crown chakra that's confusing, and your kundalini snake energy of the earth is risen all the way up to the crown, and it's kind of going, what's going on? It's like your consciousness is not flowing properly. It's like there's a sense of confusion within you, like a deer in headlights, the lapin in headlights. And there's frogs all kind of around him, just kind of waiting to cleanse and clarify and clean up things and do that sort of spring cleaning. They're kind of like the little, they're like these little healing creatures that are going to come in and create the magic. But he's really challenging you. There's a look on his face that's so stern. I mean, he's coming across as all dashing, but right in them eyes, he's challenging you to heal. And how's he going to do that? Oh, I'm so sorry, rabbits, but you're going to get the fire dragon. The earth grid is going to bring up the energy of the key of life, Yggdrasil spider, with its web wrapped around your cosmic egg. This is why we can't see your inner child. It's hidden inside this egg. And the egg... Do you know, there's another siren, obviously, that you can hear. The other day when I went to pick up my friend Annie, the whole town where I needed to walk was blocked off because someone had robbed a bank and taken people hostage. So, like, the entire French police force turned up. And as I walked back with her, they were closing more and more roads. I guess in case he had a bomb on him or something. But it was massive blockages. And I'm feeling like that's, Lapin, what you've got. It's your watership down syndrome. You're in a child so scared to go out in case it gets run over by a car. That's what all those noises are, emergencies. So, but they're your truth, because we're talking about truth. The fire is rising. That's what this fire dragon line energy coming up from the earth. And now that I look, actually, there's so much fire coming. There's coolness as well, but I'm really sorry, rabbits. You're going to go through the fire that I went through. It ain't nice. So there is the earth grid core hotting you up. It's like it's trying to hatch the egg for your inner child. And it doesn't hatch straight away, but it gets given to you. It's all hot and it's in a sack at the back. It's too hot to handle your inner child. And you need to go on a journey with it. And you have to allow that journey, the 3 of fire. So 1 of fire, 3 of fire, that's 1, 1, 1, 1 in terms of the Roman numerals. A lot of new beginnings. And that heat is with you for a period of time before you cool off. Because here you've got, I kind of want to say a name, but I can't remember what it is. Dr. somebody who had a night, Dr. Moreau. The island of Dr. Moreau. Your child is almost like in this ocean. The frequency of spirit is searching for the island that your child's hiding on. You've buried your child so well, rabbits, that it's almost impossible to find. But, and this has got that section of divine timing. This is the card of divine timing. This 4 of air. Everything's coming into the right moment for the child to step forth. I'm getting the sense of your crown consciousness, which was empty, being the place where the Yggdrasil spider starts to creep down and lay webs to help sort of be a net or a ladder for your inner child to step through. So what do you need to do? You need to accept the Escher illusions that you've built up around everything. The things you tell yourself about life are just not true. They're all illusions, and you've got to accept that illusion, and that's what cools the fire. That's what becomes the divine timing. And it's to do with, you've got to go on a journey of shadow self. Okay? You've got to work through what you don't see and what you're not even looking at. Rabbits. You've got to pull the hair out from in front of your eyes and actually look into the world and see things. But you have to do the shadow work. It can't be done for anyone else. So, then we have 39. 4939 might be worth a look up. So this dragon energy and your egg being carried in your little knapsack on your back. Falderi, tra-la-la-la-la, faldera, tra-la-la-la-la. My knapsack on my back. I love to go wandering. So, Phoenix, transformation. Hot. You got to rise like the phoenix from the ashes. But it's going to be hot, rabbits. And look, it is that. Pull the hair away and transform from green to red. The next card is 52 change. From green to red. So the energy is you've got to look at yourself and work out what are the thought patterns that serve you, and how do you entice your inner child back. What's missing that so scares your inner child? What's your watership down trauma? I'm going to repeat that again because I'm really sensing that you have a trauma. Look, this started off with all that joking energy around Christmas and a happy inner child. I'm really sorry, but it really isn't. As the cards are moving on, the old inner child, although it has pain, is not what you need to be working on. It's about birthing a new inner child. You know, lots of psychologists, and I'm not a psychologist, I'm a tarot reader, but the energy my guides give me are that it's not about fixing the trauma of the child. It's about facing them and seeing why you have them, but then just letting go of them, because you will never get closure on things from your childhood, because most of the people that inflict things on you are never going to accept that. And why should they? They agreed to do a part of a journey that triggered an element that you brought into yourself. And whether or not you've packed your child on ice and sent it away to some land with Dr. Moreau is irrelevant. Build a new energy child with wisdom that's about playfulness. Okay? Sorry for that little pushy burp burp. So you have the ghost dance, 22, the outcome. Just let go. Let that, all it was, just fade away and then burst forth with new emotional rainmaker energy. This is like the new inner child coming out. And look, 2242. 2242, you're going to have to look that up. This is your new inner child who's creative, stable, and emotionally stable. And the outcome also, you have the Earth Keeper. I'm getting the energy of Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter in December. Again, that frequency. You will feel one with the Earth, this transformation. this divine timing by the 18th of December will have a big impact on you. If you can just learn to see the things that traumatize you and release them as being part of the journey onwards. So this wonderful card of the Earth Keeper has got that sense of heat, but it comes with this card. This is the card of flow, 1820. God, that was a long time ago. Do you remember that? So, look, she's firing watery flow of emotions. This is such a powerful card. This is like after the energy of the eclipse, the coolness of energy just starts to flow because we go into the collective. Okay, so now the ear frequency thing I had at the beginning's moved to that ear, and it's much higher. It's saying that you're ascending by that point. And it's taking us to the final card, 59, which is the upper world. This is the unification of your masculine and feminine frequencies. There's a giant cosmic egg in the background as a portal, and the two birds are carrying forwards the new inner child that you're birthing. So I know that that was a very deeply dark message at first, but the outcome of it is very, very beautiful, but you do have to do some work for this. So anyway, mes petits lapins, that's your reading. Wassail.